Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and today it's a bit of a mix. So it's a bit of like book haul, bit of a book haul and some book recommendations of summer books. And I'm so happy to have some more summer books. I feel like especially now when everyone's going to be going on holidays, like having a book where you feel like you're there with them, it's going to be so much nicer than reading like a summer book in winter. So I'm going to go through the recommendations first and then I'll get into the haul. One of the books that I loved and think is quite summery is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And I feel like this is one, it says like one summer, two rivals. So it's like summer, and in this Nora goes to like a small town with her sister who's pregnant, who books like this vacation for them, and then Charlie ends up being there because it's the town that he grew up in. But they're just like a way for like the summer working on books and trying to help save his family's like bookshop or library, I'm not sure which one it is. And they just go from enemies to lovers. I think they work for like rival publishing houses and stuff as well, but this is us. Oh gosh, this is really cute, and it's just nice hearing like that summer romance and stuff like that. So I feel like this is a good one for summer, especially because it's set in summer, but it's like a small town summer staycation vibes. Okay, so the next one I have is Good Girl Complex by Elle or Ellie Kennedy, I'm not sure which one it is. This is with Mackenzie and Cooper, and I really enjoyed this book. I think it's like a nice read. Again, it's like a romance one, and it's set in like this town where Avalon Bay, not sure if it's a real place or not, but Cooper's like a local there, and then Mackenzie's there for like university, and it's like where the rich kids kind of go during summer and they start trouble. So it's like navigating that, and Cooper plans to take Mackenzie from her boyfriend because her boyfriend caused trouble, but then it turns out he actually really likes Mackenzie's personality. It's going through that and her finding everything out. But overall, like, it's a good book. Again, it's set like by the beach and stuff, so it's just got that good summer vibe to it, and it's a nice easy read. I feel like in summer I just want a nice easy read while I'm on the beach. I don't want to be getting upset about anything, don't want to feel like I'm gonna cry, and I feel like, yeah, this book is good for it, and it talks about like summer vacations in it as well, like at the beginning, so good for that before the school term starts. And lastly, obviously, the Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren in Hawaii. Like, if I'm on the beach, I'm definitely grabbing for this. Like, when I go on my beach holiday this year, the Unhoneymooners I would definitely be rereading. And it's an enemies to lovers book. So Olive's sister gets food poisoning at the wedding, so she's not able to go on her honeymoon. Like, her and the groom get food poisoning, so they're not able to go on their honeymoon. So instead Olive ends up going with Ethan, and then they end up, I think they do like a bit of like fake dating with one of the managers for a job she's meant to be starting as well, but like enemies to lovers, little bit of fake dating in there as well. And it's just a description of like where they are is really nice. Again, it's like that nice like summer romance, that summer fling sort of vibe in it as well. That, yeah, just really good like book for a beach. I'm not going to go into like too much about the book because I've spoken about the book before, so there's no point. But for summer, the Unhoneymooners 100%. Haul time. Thank you, Amazon, for always being there for me to order some books, which I need to stop because my bank account is telling me it's not every day buy a book. Let's start saving. But yeah, I got a few books, so let's see what I got. There's a lot of Emily Henry in this, just to pre-warn you. Honestly, I actually thought I got more books than I did, but I got 3 Emily Henry books. So I got You and Me on Vacation, and this cover, so pretty. Like, something about like a pink cover gets to me. I got beach read as well, which for me that just tells me everything I need to know. Like obviously I need to be reading this on the beach. And then I got Happy Place as well, and just a heads up, if you get this in Asda, you get like the pink pages on this side. So yeah, if you want it to just look pretty, get it in Asda. It's literally like the same price as well, so yeah. So for you and me on vacation, it says 2 best friends, 10 summer trips, their last chance to fall in love. And this one does actually seem like really interesting. Like I read the back, and I really like how the back is, like just nice little short paragraphs, like let me know what it's about. But 12 summers ago, Poppy and Alex meet, they hate each other and are pretty confident they'll never speak again. 11 summers ago, they're forced to share a ride home from college, and by the end of it, a pact is formed, every year one vacation together. 10 summers ago, Alex discovers his fear of flying, Poppy holds his hand the whole way. 7 summers ago, they get far too drunk and narrowly avoid getting matching tattoos in New Orleans. 2 summers ago, it all goes wrong. This summer, Poppy asks Alex to join her on one last trip. Could this trip make them realise they're not just friends after all? Girl, I don't know, but I'm about to find out. Oh my gosh, the writing in the book looks so good. Like I can't wait to read this. Like when a page, I don't know what it is, but when the books have like writing like this, I can't wait to read this. Like it just looks so clean to read. But overall that seems really interesting. Like I can't wait to find out what it is that happens between them, and just maybe seeing like the tension between them and stuff like that, where it's like you guys are clearly more than friends. Like I wonder if it's on both sides, where they have known it from like the jump, like oh I like them as more, but I just feel like they wouldn't like me as more. So I wonder if that's gonna be the vibe or not. But I've not actually seen anything about it. I just saw it on Amazon and I was like, well that's clearly a summer book, so I'm gonna get it. Okay, so beach read. It says 2 writers, 1 holiday, a rom-com waiting to happen. On the back, January is a hopeless romantic who narrates her life like she's the lead in a blockbuster movie. Gus is a serious literary type who thinks true love is a fairy tale. But January and Gus have more in common than you'd think. They're both broke, they have crippling writer's block, and they need to write bestsellers before summer ends. The result? A bet to swap genres and see who gets published first. The risk? In telling each other's stories, their worlds might be changed entirely. Very, very interesting. Like I'm really excited to see this. I was reading like, you know, that page where it's got what readers are saying about it. So someone said, an absolutely brilliant, fresh and exciting book with family drama, an excellent love interest and a great concept. It's a clear winner. I'm excited to read this one. Like one, I need to know what family drama it is, because that's just one thing about me. I need to know what the drama is all about. With this, I don't really know what to expect from this book, but like I do really hope that I get like a lot of description on where they are at on holiday. Like I want to hear about the sunsets, the sunrises. I want to hear what the water looks like. Like I just want to feel like I'm on holiday when I read this book. So yeah, I'm excited for that, but I'm also excited for like the book as well, to kind of see how it is, but I just have no idea how the book could go, so we shall see. We have Happy Place, which I feel like I've seen like a lot of things about it, but I've not indulged because I know I have the book and I don't want to hear someone else's opinion on it, and then I go in and my expectations are far too high and then I get disappointed. I do that all the time. But this says 2 exes, 1 pact. Could this holiday change everything? And then on the back, go to your happy place, I think desperately, only to realise I'm literally in my happy place and he is here. The very last person I expected to see, the very last person I want to see, Win Connor, my fiance. Your fiance? What? Like imagine like going to your happy place and seeing your fiance and being like, I hate it here now. What the hell is that about? I feel like in August, because I'm not going away in August, so it's like this in August, just like get me elsewhere. Like when I'm seeing everyone on holiday and it's like I still have to wait for mine, I'm gonna read this. Oh no, what happened there? I'm definitely gonna go for this one. Like that sounds, I'm just really interested to see why her fiance has become her op. Like how can you say go to your happy place and then you're upset because you're seeing your fiance there? Is that not a good thing? Oh my gosh, there's more here. Harriet and Wynne are the perfect couple. They go together like bread and butter, gin and tonic, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Every year they take a holiday from their lives to drink far too much wine with their favourite people in the world. Except this year they are lying through their teeth because because Harriet and Wynne broke up 6 months ago and they still haven't told anyone. But the cottage is for sale, so this is the last time they'll all be here together. They can't bear to break their best friends' hearts, so they'll fake it for 1 more week. But how can you pretend to be in love and get away with it in front of the people who know you best? Hold on, this book is meant to be £15. I know for a fact I did not pay that much for this book. I better not have paid that much for this book. But that's interesting now, hearing that. So we've got like a little fake dating going on with someone that you were really dating. I'm actually excited to read this now, because like, imagine like you've broke up with a person. I can imagine that they just want to bicker about absolutely everything and they have to hold it down in front of their friends. Like being all oh my gosh, imagine you break up with someone 6 months ago and you have to be all lovey-dovey with them just in front. That's a lot. How have you broke up with someone you've not told anyone and it's been 6 months? Me, I'm running to be like, I broke up with this person, what the hell. Oh, I can't wait to read this one. This one seems like a fun read, like one where I'm just gonna be like, what the hell, as I read it. I can't wait. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I read Things We Never Got Over, and honestly it wasn't my favourite, if I'm absolutely honest, but I can get the summer vibe from it because of like the area she's moved to and like the way how it was, like when they'd all meet for dinner and stuff like that. Like it did just feel like, you know, like when it's summer and you have like barbecues all the time and like it'll be like after work but you'll still have a barbecue and people still come around. Like life is just a bit different than winter, isn't it? So in that sense I feel like it can be summery. But I got Things We Hide from the Light, which is, I've forgotten their names, Nash, and I think he ends up falling for, what is, Lena, which is the twin to the one in Things We Never Got Over. So yeah, I think this is like the, like moving on from how Things We Never Got Over ends, like in terms of the whole shootout thing that happens. But two bullets put a dent in his southern charm, and now he's facing a criminal still on the loose and a town full of citizens that consider the law more of a guideline. The last thing he needs is the leggy, smart-mouthed Lena Solovita moving in next door, making him feel things he doesn't have the energy to feel. Lena is on a mission. As soon as she gets what she's after, she has no intention of sticking around. The town of Knock 'em Out has other ideas. Soon she finds herself sucked into a small town life, dog-sitting, saying yes to a bridesmaid's dress, listening to the sexy chief of police in the shower. But when Nash discovers Lena's secret, these friends become furious enemies, through the sparks flying between them, don't know the difference between love and hate. Okay, so maybe forget everything I just said, because I don't think this is the twin from Things We Never Got Over. I can't remember her name for the life of me. The cover is just so pretty. Like, that's one thing Lucy Score done. She made sure the covers of her book were pretty. Okay, and last book that I got is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I hope I like this book. I loved The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I'm sure I will love this one too. Someone has said it's a sex on the beach cocktail of a book. Girl, I do not know what that means. So it's on a beach, and again, like, the cover is just giving me holiday vibes again. I'm really annoyed it has this part on it. Like, let's stop doing that. But the book, the blurb is saying August 1983. It is the day of Nina Reaver's annual end of summer party. Everyone who is anyone wants to be around the Reavers. Surfer and supermodel Nina, brothers Jay and Hud, and their baby sister Kit. Together the siblings are a source of fascination in Malibu and the world over, especially as the children of the legendary singer Mick Reaver. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the Reaver mansion will have gone up in flames. But before that, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and secrets will come bubbling to the surface. Interesting. I'm interested. I'm intrigued, and I think I'll probably leave this for like August, or I might leave this for when I go on holiday in September. end of summer sort of vibes. Like this is like closing party type of time. Well, it sounds like a closing party to me, that it's the end of summer, so I'll read that then. So that is all my summer books and things that I will, well, like recommendations and what I want to read. I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is gonna make me feel like I'm on holiday. When I see everyone on a holiday while I'm in England, I'm gonna feel like I'm away with them by reading these books. And hopefully if it's like bright blue skies, sit out in the garden and read these. Vibe, vibe, vibe. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.